and a lot of accountability. Some of even our meetings had intensity to it.
Can you unpack it? That's very interesting.
Yeah.
You say about your meetings being very intensive. What do you mean by that? Can you give us an example?
Yeah, I think one thing Steve Hansen did, and this is definitely by design, is he'd have the starting 15 would be lined in the front, and then positionally everywhere else. But he'd come in and he'd be testing you straight away. So you needed to know your answers, and you need to be truthful. I think more than that, you had to be truthful. You didn't always need to know the right answer because you don't always have it, but you have to be able to give a truthful answer. And I think that built intensity. Some of the most intense meetings I remember usually come after wins. In that period of time, we didn't lose much. I think we were up around a 90-something% win rate. That's easy to get complacent when you're having that much success. But I think that, again, back to that group and the coaches, there was a lot of drive, and it wasn't really, even when I think about it, I don't really think we focused on the World Cups that much. Maybe the year of the World Cup, we knew it was always there, but there was always a lot of things. We talked about our most consecutive weeks as number one, beating that record, first unbeaten season, international season, getting that. So there's always like little incentives along the way. Yeah.
What sort of questions would Steve Hansen ask you then, by those intense meetings?
Usually it's like, because a lot of stuff is situational in rugby. So, and you've got to be able to make a decision. So a lot of time has been put into a situation. Hey,
what would you do?
If you're in this situation here, what do you see? So it could be that. Okay, hey, Franksy, what are you seeing in this picture here? Or I'm seeing of, whoever Owens carried the ball, and I'm going to clean them out in the ruck. Well, okay, did you see that they didn't put in they've only got one defender in there, and you don't need two in the ruck, and then you could have had an extra person. So you're looking at situations, and it's not necessarily why did you do this? This was wrong. This was right. It's look at this situation. Did you make the right call in this situation? Okay, if you're in this situation again, how would you do it different? Because the game is around making decisions, and you've got to own your decisions. And I think by having that learning of different decisions, the next time you're exposed to that stress that we talked about earlier, next time you're put into that situation, now you've got another option, or you've got another tool for that situation. Yeah.